I lost my job about a month ago now, and my productivity has gone to my productivity has been very impacted. I've gotten a lot more done, to be honest, but I've also done different things, and kind of trying to have what they refer to as a bar mitzvah moment. I never got to have my bar mitzvah. I'm 30% Hebrew, was raised as a Jew by my mother. My mother passed away, but that's in the past. So, here's the thing, It's a Tuesday morning, I get a call from my boss. What happened this morning? What do you mean, dude? You were sleeping at work. Yeah, sure. You're going to fire me because I was sleeping at work. I believe it. No. The supervisor apparently says that he took pictures of me sleeping on duty. I never got to see them. But, the supervisor didn't say anything to me. He just sat down next to me and started talking. And moreover, this particular employer wrote me up for sleeping on duty before, and I had not had a day off in 2 weeks, and there were all kinds of problems with the post that night. But he didn't give me a copy of the write-up, and he didn't let me write a rebuttal, which I'm pretty sure is illegal. In fact, yes, I checked it. It's illegal. It's illegal. So here's the thing. Why did I get fired? Because I have medical benefits with the company, or at least I had, and the company doesn't want to pay them. So, I gotta go. Now, this may have something to do with the fact that the company lost 2 major accounts. One because of the coronavirus, and one of them because this guy is an idiot, and he kept breaking the contract, and the client said, hey, you're doing a terrible job here. Which is why I was on that second account for a while, trying to save it, because the client had mentioned that they prefer my services. I was very much well liked. Again, this is kind of the thing, is that there was a time when I had a lot of trouble staying awake on duty. It had a lot to do with the fact that I had been hit by a car while on duty, and that the company had failed to send me to a doctor. So basically what it came down to is they could have, there's a cat outside, they could have given me sick leave indefinitely, because it's their fault, and waited till the doctor says, okay, he's fine. Or they could put up with, the occasional snooze. And because it's not like I was out like a light, if you called me over the radio, I would hear you. It wasn't really asleep. I was just dead effing tired. And I was, at one point, making a snoring noise. I wasn't asleep during that part, though. What it was is that I was changing a tire for one of my fellow officers, because I was on duty, and he didn't set his parking brake, and the car fell, and it hit me, sent a shockwave through my body, and kind of shut down my kidneys for some reason. So I'm all puffed up. I was sitting there, my legs were just hugely swollen, and I'm feeling a lot better now, but then maybe that's because I'm sleeping more and, I'm not working. Anyway, so there's another part of this story. The other part of this story is, of course, my brother flipped out again, and one of the reasons that I am so bad off is he punched me in the chest once, and about 3 years ago, and may have actually done some major damage to my heart. I can't afford to do the medical tests to find out for sure, but I could have a heart problem. And again, with the medical that I had, it would have cost like $5,000-$6,000 to find out for sure. if I had a heart problem. So yes, it's all right, you know. I'm just going to have to live with it. You know, this is not worth it. We need single payer in this country very badly. Okay, so now my brother has not been in this house for a little over a month. Right before I lost my job, he was gone. And I started making this tape, or this memory card, for a little before then. What I want to do is I want to fill this up before I post the videos. I'm trying to do serial filming. I want to have a lot of videos to post. And I'm going to start posting them at least next month. So that's what's happening. But what it is that my brother hates me because I'm a slob. And I am. You know, it's not helped by the fact that I spend a lot of my time cleaning up after him. This is a man who once defecated on the floor and left it for me to clean up. And yet he's complaining about cat food cans. I mean, if you had the choice of cleaning up a human being's stool or cat food cans, how many more cat food cans would it have to be for it to be unpleasant? I mean, the stool thing is kind of ongoing. There's always these brown marks in the bathroom on the wall. Anyway, so my brother stays away until one of two things happens. One, the trial or the court case I have against my sister, this is very complicated, is resolved. Or two, the house is clean. And I'm not sure about the whole business with the house being clean, but that is essentially the agreement I have with him. So I have until the 1st of October. I'm filming this on the 6th of September. Yeah. To clean up this ridiculous house. And again, I've set up this particular room. You can't see it, but I'm surrounded by shelves, and the majority of them are now empty. So I've set up this particular room. I'm going to put a table right in front of me, and I'm going to just go through I'm going to scoop all the crud off the floor, put it in a box. I'm going to have a trash can here for trash. I'm going to have a recycling can here for recycling. I'm going to have to stack bags of trash and recycling in the backyard because I've already filled up the trash bin. I filled up 2 recycling bins, and the third one, because I have 3, is almost all the way filled up. So that's where I am. I almost wish I were scared. I'm not. I'm kind of giddy. But this is it. This is the moment I've always wanted. I have the full and complete opportunity to turn my life around. I am not going to see this as a negative or a failure. I am going to see this as an opportunity. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm collecting unemployment. If I get a job, I will go back to work. But I will live every day working as hard as I can so that as much of my life is resolved when I do go back to work. Because eventually I will. And once my COBRA or whatever it is, look, I'm going to have to set up my own medical benefits, obviously. And I'm going to have to keep my own medical benefits because the companies I work for don't want to provide them. So that's where my life is right now. This is the moment. Beyond this, this is where I'm going to put in the last light to make this studio work properly and hopefully get some stuff done. Anyway, I'm Richard.
Hello there, this is El Mouso Fabuloso, and I would just like to say, have you noticed how ridiculously sexy Richard is? Well, yes, he is sexy and he is helping the environment, promised to take a pound of trash out of the ocean through the company for ocean once he's monetized for every 1,000 subscribers he gets. He's already paid for £2, and as I film this, not even 2,000 subscribers and not monetized. So he is just an absolutely fabulous, sexy man, and you lucky dog, you can make him even more sexy by commenting and liking this video and giving him that thumbs up, and then subscribing and letting everybody know how absolutely sexy he is. Let's make Richard the sexiest man on earth, because we all know he is already. All right, we all know he deserves that. So yes, oh, so sexy. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sexy too. Sexy in blue.